Oh, whoop-de-doo. Welcome back to another episode of the Pucknologists, your only unfiltered, unedited, uncensored, commercial-free Sharks podcast, part of Teal USA. Remember, you can always help us stay commercial-free if you use that super chat option during the live shows, or better yet, we appreciate Venmo. You can find us everywhere at Teal USA. And remember, if you're new to the you're on YouTube. You know how like and subscribe work. I'm just going to assume if you're here that you understand how that works. So, hey, the Sharks grabbed points this week. I mean, I think we're all like, really? Sure, why not?
Right. Can we do one thing though? I think we did go out of order.
Out of order on what?
We got to get the music.
All right. I'm not reading that again, by the way. So, hey, they grabbed points in 3 out of 4 games. What more do you people want? I mean, really. 5 out of a possible 8 points, right?
Right.
So, all right. We'll see you next week.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it is an After Dark takeover. So, as usual, well, first off, we should say Ian Reed is on assignment.
On assignment.
Yes. So I'm filling in with AJ. Good to see you, bud. But let's recap the game that we just watched. Sharks and Wings. Not even, 25 hours after the Sharks finished up beating Colorado in overtime, the Wings come to town, and I thought they played very nicely tonight. I thought they played well, although, can we get some more shots on goal, gang? It just seems like 6 shots on goal after 30 minutes of regulation, not acceptable.
I mean, what was tonight? Was today game 12?
Yes. No,
that can't be
13.
Right.
13, because they're 4, 6, and 3 now.
Okay, so for me, that many games in, there's already been 3 games where they've had a period where they've gone over on the shot counter. Like, that is something that needs to change in a big way.
Right.
Now, granted, they absolutely destroyed Talbot's numbers tonight. Give it an 889. But it's, yeah, I mean, they're improving. Obviously, because they're actually pulling points now. But there's, what was your question?
Oh, I thought they played well despite, just having 6 shots on goal after 30 minutes of play. So,
and playing yesterday while a rested Detroit team watched.
Right.
Got to, so, yeah. I mean, they were, I felt like they were a little slow out of the gate tonight, but, or I should say, well, this evening. Yeah. But, for playing your third in 4 games and beating, both of those wins coming against top teams in the league, it's like taking a point against Detroit. Yeah, I'll take that after, being that gassed and everything.
Hey,
and they had a great they had a pretty interesting chance to take the win. So, but it was definitely some sloppy overtime there. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, but you look at that 3 and 4 nights, 5 out of 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
You love to see it. And the completeness of it all. It just in this 4-game homestand alone, as we get into it, it just seemed like they were in each and every single game, no matter what. But getting to this game in hand, you had not a whole lot go on. You definitely had some scoring chances through like the first 38 minutes until Lucas Raymond kind of schooled Orlov to make it 1-0. Mm-hmm. That was a nice goal. And then coming back, first minute of the third, you have Jeff Skinner, gets the tip. I think that was totally not going to Skinner.
No, no, that was like, oh, look what I have here. Oh, there it goes. The one thing I will say is kind of maddening. Like, injuries obviously are going to play a factor. Like, with Reeves is on IR, you got Eklund dealing with something. But I'm sorry, you're going to hold on. Let me just check the roster report really quick, just so I know I'm not talking out of my ass. Sure. And yeah, someone needs to explain to me. I really, really hope the bench writers or the beat writers, excuse me, get a better explanation out of the hell's our coach's name again?
Warsofsky.
Yeah, Warsofsky. You know what? I almost said T-Mac because I saw McClellan so much
right.
tonight. But I hope they get a decent answer out of Warsaw of it's like, why did you go 7-11 tonight when you had Michael Misa on your bench? Like, I don't want to hear we have a plan for him. And no, when injuries hit, plans go out the window. So I don't get. But, it's all part of the plan. Fine. But
yeah,
didn't make a lot of sense to me.
No. But then again, was a little concerning for the first 9 games of Sam Dickinson's career. Then they say, okay, you're playing game 10 today. Boy, was he happy to get this first NHL goal in his 10th game. Nice to get into that slot and then bang it home. Nice pass from Will Smith to tie this game at 1-1 about, midway through the third period. Alex Nedeljkovic played, I thought, one of his better games. Last couple of outings, he's had a great showing. I don't know what the defense has done lately, but hey, you held them to 2 goals. I could hear Brody already saying 2 or fewer at the tank from here, for the third straight game. It's nice to see.
Well, to start off with Dickinson, he loves seeing a kid get his first goal. For me, though, was there anybody who didn't think that Dickinson was going to stay here? I don't know of anybody who, like, it seemed for all the, kind of the bullshit that the coaching staff feeds the beat reporters. Well, it's like, we're still talking about it. We're not sure yet. Shut the fuck up. Come on. It's so obvious, especially when you look at guys like Klingberg tripping over himself. Ferraro, I don't understand how that guy is that guy is going to be in traction by the time he's 30 with all the hits he takes. But what are we on with Misa right now? Where is he at 7 games?
I think he's 6 or 7.
All right, well, figure it out this week, guys.
Yeah. I mean you're going to have to, otherwise what? You're going to give Igor Chernyshov the NHL debut, and that's the case, and you better have Misa out there as well. But that'll remain to be seen.
My whole thing is what Misa is, if I understand correctly, there are 2 options. He goes back to O, or he stays here.
Right.
I feel like he's already proven that he owns O. So
Yep.
What is the benefit going to be for anybody involved?
That's how I look at it. But then I think you're going to have to figure out a move. And I don't know if
Hello, Barclay Goodrow.
If there's a move to be made yet. So,
and we're out of retention. The Sharks are out of retention spots right now, right? They're all full.
They do have one.
Who fell off?
Oh God, why can't I think of it? Please hold.
Yeah, but it was who was it? It was Hurdle, Carlson, and who?
Burns fell off.
Okay, Burns came up. All right, so just eat as much as Goodrow's deal as you can. It's only money, and get him the hell out of here.
But he's a good guy in the locker room,
Ian pointing out Sharks don't have to pay Misa for an extra year, and they have to move a contract. Yeah. But is moving a contract that difficult?
Well, depends on how owned Greer wants to be on a move again. That's
I think the ends justify the means here.
true.
That's
I would see that, but
that's my take on it. We should probably get back to the Detroit game, by the way.
yeah. Anyway, as we have said many times before on this program and this podcast, we've derailed. But third period after Dickinson, got it tied up following Moritz Sider's 2-1 goal, which was also a nice one. We went to the overtime. Yeah, I was with you, and I think even Randy said on the broadcast, definitely feels like the Minnesota overtime a little bit.
Well, it was just in the last 2 minutes of that. I mean, you had some back and forth, and it's like one guy gets it, then it's poked off the stick, then another guy gets it, and he falls down. And I mean, it was definitely the opposite of the ice capades there, but there was some sloppiness to be sure. But how great can that ice be after the pummeling that it's received the last 2 days?
Oh boy, yeah. Hey, at least the Barracuda have their own arena now. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be the case. But hey, nothing happens in the overtime. They go to a shootout. No one scores until James Van Riemsdyk. There's a name out of nowhere. Gets the job done for Detroit. And Ned was, I don't want to say like wall because that's only reserved for Archer's Urbe, but he played fantastic. As I mentioned before, 2 straight games where he's been looking pretty solid. Ian loving the Will Smith pass to Dickinson on that first goal. Oh, it was a beauty.
And Steve Rector saying, do we have any concern that they're going to send Misa back? Honestly, I mean, I understand that you need to get rid of a contract, right?
Right.
But I just look at it again. They've got cap room up the wazoo, but what does it do? How does it benefit Misa to go back to a league that he's already proven he's, elite at? That is the part that strikes me as I don't send him. You keep him.
Yeah, I think you continue to do what you've been doing, which is, I guess, the Will Smith plan, because it worked well for him the second half of the year, and give him around. But you also have to figure out time-wise when to move, because otherwise you're going to run out of contracts to have. So,
Sleepy saying Boyle made a good point that Misa should get more minutes as he plays more games, just to see what he has as his season progresses. Completely. I mean, you're going to be hard pressed to find me any example where I disagree with Dan Boyle. Well, I don't know. A couple of the bands he's into. No, I'm kidding. And did Cardwell play 3 in a row? I don't know. Did he play against?
No, he
Jersey?
was. No. He was
a call up, right?
Yeah, he was mysteriously scratched on Friday night, which makes me believe. Yeah, for the CUDA.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, what?
Because he didn't get called up till today. So he did play last night for the CUDA against Ontario. So
as he's saying 3 days in a row, not
yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
No, I get shit.
Yeah, no,
so,
he did not.
I mean, and I know Ian was kind of saying because reasons for JMac. Now I think we know that it was probably because there was a chance that he might get the call up. So
well, and I'm kind of giggling at Dana's comment. So she's saying, I guess the argument for sending Misa back to the OHL is to protect him from the trauma of being on a bottom team. It certainly doesn't seem to have impacted Celebrini very much,
right?
Or Eklund or Smith, So no, fuck it, send him. Let's go. What are we waiting on? Get rid of. If anything, like Greer, you're on the clock, buddy. You have until the end of this week to move somebody out.
Pretty much.
And if it was Klingberg, I wouldn't be mad.
Oh boy, I think he's the one that's got on the wall here. Brisbee Life, first game of the year, got to see Dickinson's first goal. Shootout loss sucks, but a point and a fun night overall. Yeah, and that's and I guess that's the thing too in the long run. that fun brand of hockey seems to be back. I think they really gotten whatever was going on during the Book of Mormon on that road trip really got these guys going.
Yeah, who
I
knew that like
guess.
Reeves was like the fucking combination for this team, right?
Well, it seems like it. Apparently, he's also the fifth coach of this team. If you read some of the quotes coming from Warsaw, want to go back
It's
to
like,
these.
damn it, Reeves, don't make me like you.
Oh, he's already got me. I'm like, shh.
And I will say though, one of the problems, just looking at the numbers, one of the biggest problem for the Sharks tonight is that they got owned in the dot.
Owned in the dot, obviously owned in shots as well. Detroit definitely took care of them.
That's almost a given any night that they're going to get owned on the shot counter. But
it seems more and more. I mean, I was waiting for like, great, are we going to have just a one shot on goal period? At least they've improved from the Carolina game for sure.
well, what was the game we were at? The LA where they get 14-41?
Yeah. Where it was the other way around. Sharkaholic 12, $5 super chat donation that keeps the lights on. We appreciate it big time. That shootout post shot dink could be heard in Texas. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, boy. But thank you for your donation as always. Yeah. But, yeah. So they lose 3-2 in the shootout. That's a bummer. But hey, as we get on to,
hold on.
Oh,
I think I have some. Okay, I might have some shit in my eyes. Did I just read something that says the Anaheim Ducks have moved to the top of the Pacific Division with their third straight win? What the fuck are we doing here, people?
well, that should tell you how things are.
Good God.
I'm pulling up NHL.com. Hey, it actually loaded this time.
I like.
And yeah, they are tied for first place, and because they have 7 wins, they're above Vegas and Edmonton. The first place Anaheim Ducks. I
haven't
never
said
thought
that
I'd hear that in
in
a while.
long time. Shang saying Dickinson says he and Smith locked eyes and he knew Will would find him with the pass on his first ever NHL goal. That sounds almost borderline inappropriate, but okay. I mean, if you read that the correct way with the right music in the background, just dun 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 dun, a little Barry White. Dickinson says he and Smith locked eyes, and at that point is when Dickinson knew he would score.
It just oh my god.
Anyway,
I was like, I just need JD and Turk from Scrubs to just go Eagle or something like that. So, all right, that takes care of that. I can't believe Anaheim's in first place, but hey, kudos to them. Those orange jerseys must have some power or something.
Strange. That's probably what it is. It's like teams are like, I can't bear to look at this shit anymore.
Right. All right. Let's get back to the week that was in Sharks hockey. We'll begin Tuesday at the game that both of us were at, Sharks and Kings, as the finish up the Frozen Frenzy with an 8:15 face-off time. Thanks, ESPN.
I didn't care. Hey, more time to fucking digest. Oof.
Right.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that too in a little bit. But the Sharks go down 3-0 on just 8 shots on goal on Askarov, and you're going, holy crap, not again. But then they make the comeback goals by Smith, who had another beautiful pass from Celebrini to set him up there. Kurashev, then Wenberg ties it up. Askarov, 10 of 14 for a 714 save percentage. As Dangle would say, ouf marron. But Warsofsky said the result stinks, but I thought we played really hard. We did some really good things for most of the compete game of the year.
If you don't count, shooting the puck, did some really good things.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be Askarov's 3rd straight game. Celebrini would extend his point streak to 5 games. I mean, I give him kudos being coming back from 3-0 down. Definitely showing some resiliency there. But sorry, guys, you got to get some more pucks into the net if you're only allowing 14. I mean, kudos for 14 shots allowed, but ASCII.
Dude, I mean, I understand quality over quantity, but Maron. Good Lord. And let me see. I'm trying to do some quick and dirty math here. I'm counting. Let me see. 10 plus what was today on the old pin 13. 0 for 13 this week on the power play. Just to give you an idea of where I'm starting my stock down.
Mine was the PK last week, and spoiler alert, it might be actually it might be actually the same thing.
Wait a minute. When did Sharks Last change her handle? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know who eFlow CC is, but I'm sure it's Kathy. $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Cleaning fee for Puck Guy Shark shoes. Oops, sorry.
What the hell happened yesterday?
Okay, so ran into Kathy at both the
clearly.
Sharks, and at the Sharks and Cuda games. I was talking to two former Sharks store employees, and she was putting on mustard while sitting on the ground at TechCU, and all of a sudden it burst and did not land on her garlic fries.
Oh,
it
who
happens.
Puts mustard on their garlic fries?
It would be Kathy.
I feel like that's the bigger discussion we need to be having. But anyway,
come on, you should have heard her sing mustard.
All right.
But
what are we talking about? LA still?
That we just finished LA. So,
right.
But I mean that.
Oh, and Askarov starting 3 straight. I'm telling you, I think I said this to you on Tuesday, but it's like it's like I'm not getting the ASCII hype right now. I'm sure it will happen at some point, but right now it's again to what I said earlier. Maron.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, definitely had a rough start, but then Saturday it was a little bit better. But we'll get to that. Thursday, okay. When I saw 9, I instantly thought Milan Mahalik. When I saw 2, I was like, I can't believe Mike Rathje scored from Macklin Celebrini, because those freaking jerseys on Thursday, my dude.
I'm just saying, just make them the permanent alternate. For Pete's sakes, everybody and I don't know if you saw, but like Shang did a Q&A where he asked a group of players to like rank the jerseys that they had, the 4, the Cali Fan Heritage and the home and away. And it's like everybody was saying either Cali Fan or the Heritage, and then the other ones, and it just screams like, good God, man, it's 30-something years. Just say, you know what? We get it. We're embracing who we are. We're running it back, and we're just going to be who we are. And just go back to the original jersey, the original logo, and then you say you have 2 other ones. The what they're calling Heritage 2.0. And then you do a different, a new black one every couple of years or every 3 years or whatever, because, you want that coin.
Right.
And that's where you go crazy with the current crest or the circle fin crest or the stealth crest, all those, you save the experimental one for all of that, but just run it back to the original logo. And I mean, everybody, it's gorgeous. They've sold out of them almost.
They're down
pros.
Yeah, they're down to 252s and a 60 in the pro shop, because I was like, oh, should I get it now, even though I know I shouldn't be spending $4.25 on a jersey before Christmas. And now I can't, because I know Fanatics doesn't have it. So
Fanatics is sold out too?
Oh, I think they're down to just 50 and 52. Hey, it could be worse. It could be the Quebec Nordique Colorado Avalanche jersey, which good luck finding anywhere where it's like, oh yeah, great. Look what he's gonna fucking do. Look what he's gonna fucking do. He's gonna walk out and he's gonna come back in and he's gonna show me that he has a Heritage 2.0 FAP.
But at least though, with this, it's not like it's a completely new jersey. Like you have the original.
True. I have the
Right.
Nike Authentic, so it's not the end of the world. And I sure as shit ain't getting the the game warns because holy hell, I'm sure those will start at start with 4 digits and if you're lucky enough to, do your thing, you're probably ending up getting the Celebrini for at least $15,000.
Yeah.
So,
So,
but I will.
is this wrong?
Is it, what's wrong? What's wrong,
Hold on. Let me
AJ?
close-
What can
clo-
what,
Close my pizza box.
you fucking fuck?
I mean, that one? This one's a 58, though.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. But what's better is that this one's a 56.
Oh fuck you.
Yeah. So, I'm just
Okay.
saying. We can talk later. It's fine.
Oh god. Am I gonna get fleeced with another jersey trade
No.
again?
It'll be fine. It'll
Okay.
be fine.
All right.
Yeah, I only trade jerseys for cash now these days. But anyway.
No, but you know what? The one thing I did say, and I totally messaged Bence on Thursday night. It's like, look, if you can't do Heritage 2.0, like on like an alternate or a full time basis, do what the St. Louis Blues do. Have where they use their, I call it the clown jersey, with their yellow and red Mighty Ducks ripoffs. Wear them at, I think they can wear them like twice a year or once a year. Make it a big alumni night. Hey, heck, if you start your Sharks Hall of Fame or Ring of Honor, that's the game you do it at. And set it for a weekend, make it theme it out like an entire alumni weekend, and go to town and embrace it.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, that's how I do it. Doug, you're welcome for that, by the way.
See, now Big Bird is saying, no, we need the modern shark. I disagree, but I will. That being said, Big Bird, answer me this, because it could very well prove a point that I've been making for years. What year did you become a Sharks fan? And Michael, I agree. Go back to the black lids and the black pants. Yes, for the current set, you need contrast, and the Heritage Night on Thursday completely proved that.
And see, this is the thing about having this back as like at the very least 1 or 2 games. You can calm people down about wearing the original crest. You can calm the people down about wearing a black lids and black pants. Although, like I've mentioned many times on this podcast, if you're going to have a long homestand, like for instance, you had Cali Finn on Tuesday, you had the Heritage on Saturday, and you wore your Teal Evolve Saturday and Sunday. One of those games, why don't you just switch it up? Wear your black lids, black pants with your Evolve jersey, just for one game. I think it'll be
because it looks so much better. I'm sorry, it just does.
I know.
This teal highlighter look is just not doing it for me. We like the color rush stuff for football. It's the same thing. And Big Bird saying became a Sharks fan in 1990. Well, they didn't exist then, so I'm calling bullshit.
He was in love with the Chomp font when it came out. Then
Heritage 1.0 is better than 2.0. Absolutely agree.
yeah.
Absolutely. Because, and I've said it before, the Sharks got it right out of the gate. Like, it was 10 of 10. No notes. You nailed it. And, like, I mean, I understand you got to sell stuff, but good. Again, maron.
But I think the whole point of that is that here are the Sharks who had one of the best jerseys ever, but now you saw all these alternate jerseys and with all these different unique cuts. It wasn't just stripe, and a logo on it. They were doing like the LA Kings had the burger logo with the sash. The Ducks had Wild Wing coming out of it. Those were yikes. But they wanted to do something a little different. And I loved having where's my finger? I loved having the fins on the front of it. You didn't need to
Yep.
have a fin logo on it. I thought that was very unique to do it, and to kind of have it with Nike, kind of launching their Olympic style with it. So.
Mhm.
But to the game that they wore these in, and wow, talk about a massive start. They felt good and looked good at the same time. Eklund gets things started not even a minute into the game. Kurashev and Wenberg get goals in the first period to make it 3-0 on, at the time, the best team in the league.
Well, and this is, I mean, the Sharks don't have many wins, but I would say the biggest one of the season. And for all the talk of what was it? Was it Black Armor? What was the one that everybody bitched about? Like, never wear that jersey. All they do is lose in it.
Oh, that was Black Armor.
It was Black Armor. And what's funny though is I remember running the numbers for that a couple of years ago, where I fucking went through and found every game that they wore Black Armor in. They actually did have a winning record in those. It wasn't by much, but they did have a winning record. And you would imagine they would, because, hello, they were wearing them during like the biggest, most successful time that the Sharks had. But for all of the, never wear those because all they do is lose in them. Well, then I think they should just wear the Heritage for the entire year this year, because all they do is win.
I swear there's a rap song for that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I completely agree.
Up, down, up, down.
It's like the Barracuda one when they first came from Worcester. You add in Smith and Toffoli getting goals in the second. Kurashev, went to 2-game point streak. Celebrini extended his point streak to 6 games. Sharks first, I guess, I don't want to say, well, yeah, I would say it was a dominant win. And it was their first regulation win as well.
What you said is correct. Go on.
But the problem, I love you too, bud. but no shots on goal in the third period for the third time this season. I mean, it's just like, oh boy, yeah. Oh gosh, Dana. Hey guys, thank God the Sharks never tried teal tinted metallic helmets. Small miracles.
Well, I mean, don't
Don't
give me any
them.
ideas.
Yeah. Right.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy. All right, moving onward to Saturday, 1 p.m. start. Had Bebo's on before the game, which was freaking fantastic.
Oh, I told you, man. I love that place.
Oh.
Early start, 1:00 start. I feel like the group of folks that were not awake for this game might have been the officials.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
how many trips were like just blatantly ignored? And like, I don't know if you listened to. Oh no, you were there.
I was there,
dude. Remenda in the third period was
classic
like,
Arminda.
he was just he was talking about like, oh, they're just ignoring him at this point.
Yeah,
because it's like the official is staring right at it and saying,
Oh,
play
yeah.
on, boys.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Randy years ago against Detroit was talking about Corley getting tripped. It was right in front of the referee. I mean, right in front of the referee. They let it go.
Well, dude, one of my favorite Han calls was I can't remember the team they were playing or whatever, but it was just like, okay, hypothetically, Minnesota. They're playing
Okay.
Minnesota. Minnesota got like 4 straight penalty calls, and the Sharks had gotten none at that point. And he was like, oh, somehow Minnesota gets 4 straight. The Sharks don't get any, which is totally sus. And I was just like,
Yes.
did he say totally sus? Like, holy shit.
This
Rock
is
on,
why
Randy.
This is why Randy is the best. I mean, that, and I'll never forget. I think it was like the final minute or two of Game 6 in 04 against Colorado, and Forsberg just full on dives, and he's like, he dives, and the referees bought it. Oh my goodness, Rob Schick should be ashamed of himself. Like, oh damn.
Yeah, I love those.
Oh.
Real quick, we get into another quote. Warsofsky says Dickinson earned the overtime shift tonight with some great hockey. It's the best game he's played. Looked confident. Was up in the rush. Was skating. Well, that's what happens when you know you're not going anywhere.
Well,
You know, it's like I feel like, you know what? You rewarded me with keeping me here. I'm going to reward you.
help me help you.
And I like, dude, I would be surprised, honestly, if things continue the way they're progressing. I would be surprised if by Christmas Dickinson isn't one of the top pair.
Be nice. At least top 4.
No, I'm going to say top pair because that is how not great the defense is.
Yeah, but I mean, of the 7 defensemen that they did play with tonight, 16-23. I mean, Mukabadulin had 15-11, and Desharnais had 11-33. I mean, these numbers are obviously shifted because you're playing with 7, but Ferraro only had 16-48 tonight.
I'm still wondering why Klingberg is getting that much.
Yeah, nearly 22 minutes of ice time tonight. Liljegren right near there at 21-25. I just Liljegren I get because he's been pretty good. I'll give him that. Klingberg, I don't know.
Cam Talbot on the Celebrini cider dust up says, I mean, that's what those guys bring. Celebrini is an unbelievable talent over there. You need a guy like Mo to play that physical game against him. He's not the biggest guy, but he's feisty. You get a guy like Mo up against him, and that's probably a mismatch for them. Give Mo credit and give Celebrini credit. He's a fiery player, and the whole team drives through him, so you've got to watch out for him every time he's on the ice. This is the kid's second year, and we're only a month into it. And you're hearing stuff like that. I mean,
that's you know you have a good one coming.
Dude, and just the fact that he's, homegrown or at least that we start, like, you can sit there and say Joe Thornton, greatest Shark ever to play. And I think most people would not debate that.
No.
But he wasn't ours. You know what I mean? He didn't start here.
Right.
So this one's different. Celebrini's different.
Yeah. And at 19, you're getting that much praise. And it's not just been Detroit. It's been everywhere. I mean, Colorado and the Rangers and everything.
Sydney has said about him.
Yeah.
So
it's like Sydney just became Pierre Maguire to him. So I don't know if he's actually talked to his 5th grade teacher and his dryer, but that's beside the point. Double A Sports 22, just call up Canyoni now, please. I have seen enough. I'm so done with Klingberg. That I don't know what that is. Tronco had like 5 turnovers in this game tonight.
I've watched a lot of Shorzy. I do not know that word.
I was just, and by the way, getting back to that, I was waiting for Celebrini to just say, "Give your balls a tug." Oh.
Dude, not only what was the name? That was Cags.
Yeah.
Bring up Cags, and I don't know who needs to be paid off, but get Polkamp here, and get Klingberg and. I don't know, Orlov the fuck out of here. Orlov hasn't been horrible. He had a pretty bad giveaway tonight.
Yeah.
But
he's definitely had his ups and downs. If you were to do a stock up, stock down, and there was a stock meh, I think stock meh would be him because he's brought some physicality, he's had some assists, but he's taken some dumb penalties.
Yeah.
And
he does some bonehead shit.
Exactly. So yeah.
I mean, and dude is 34.
Yeah.
It's like, and the fact that he's here for one more year, good God. Yeah. So, okay, in my perfect land, you get pole camp. Well, okay, not pole camp, but yeah, call up Cagnoni and get rid of Klingberg and Nick Leddy, and just boom. That also solves your contract issue for Misa.
And well, yeah. I mean, somebody's gonna have to move if you're gonna keep Misa up here.
I like that. A
So
Klingon would be better than a Klingberg. Yes.
Ryan, yes, Ryan Hutton, 46-32. A Klingon would be better than Klingberg. Yeah. So let's get to Saturday after I ate a nice slice of pizza from Bebo's. First off, Helen, TK408, congratulations on finally doing the national anthem at the tank.
How was she?
She was good. She was good. I
As
didn't
I
hear
would
it right.
expect.
Yeah. Well, and if you haven't seen it or on her Instagram, she had her. I guess she had the not the Google Glass, the Meta Glass. So that was fun to see from there. But this game, 30 seconds in, Nature scores. I'm like, oh crap, here we go again. But the Sharks played hard against, again, the best team in the league in Colorado. After they were coming off a victory in Vegas, celebrating would tie it, and then Kurashev would give them a 2-1 lead, and then have the eventual game-winning goal. I thought this was a great bounce-back game for Askarov.
Yeah, he needed it. But then you look at how Ned responded today and on Thursday.
Right.
It makes Tuesday kind of interesting.
Yes.
But because at some point somebody needs to take the reins. And it's just, and I feel for both of them, because it's just kind of like, how the hell can I step up when the 6 guys in front of me suck?
What did you think of the McKinnon goal?
I didn't.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Wait a minute.
That was the goal that was awarded after the net was dislodged by
Oh,
Skinner.
that's right. Yeah. I'll be the first to admit, I was kind of like, wait, what? The net was off. How the fuck does that count? And then I did a little research, and I was like, okay, but I understand, they're trying to make the call in good faith, but I swear to God, I've seen a play almost identical to that so many times.
Yeah.
And it was this yesterday. That was the first time I had ever seen an awarded goal. When I saw the stat sheet and I saw the abbreviation next to it, I'm like, what did all-wheel drive have to do with this? I'm like, I don't understand that. And I'm like, oh, because they awarded it to, yeah. So all the games that I don't remember now, and I haven't watched every Sharks game, but I've watched a lot of Sharks hockey. I don't remember that ever happening in a Sharks game until yesterday.
There have been ones where
That's a question for Shark Stats.
yeah, paging Uncle Darren Stevens, but that's one of those ones where I know they've had an awarded goal because of a penalty that happened on an empty net, either for or against.
The empty net variety I have seen.
Right, or that's been an awarded goal.
Yeah. I've never seen the situation that we saw yesterday. I've never seen that before. And it becomes to and what are we talking? What's the time difference? If that play had happened a little further out, I don't know. To me, I just look at it as I would almost equate it to a field goal, where it's it either goes through the uprights or it doesn't. And it's kind of if the pipes are on and a puck goes through it, it's a goal. If the pipes aren't on, doesn't matter what you drive through there, it ain't a fucking goal.
Yeah. According to, and this is from Curtis Pashelka from the Situation Room, Video review supported the referee's call on the ice that the actions of San Jose forward Jeff Skinner caused the net to be displaced from its moorings prior to the puck crossing the goal line. Therefore, the referees awarded Avalanche Nathan MacKinnon a goal according to Rule 63.7, where it says, in the event that the goalpost is displaced either deliberately or accidentally by a defending player prior to the puck crossing the goal line between the normal positions of the goalposts, referee may award a goal. In order to award a goal in that situation, the goal must. Am I making AJ fall asleep yet? The goal, the goalpost must have been displaced by actions by a defending player. The attacking player must have an imminent scoring opportunity prior to the goalpost being displaced, and it must be determined that the puck would have entered the net between the normal position of the goalpost. Now, when I've looked at this replay, Nathan MacKinnon doesn't have the puck. It's not even on his stick. It's hanging out in the crease. Then he slams it into the net, or where the net would have been located.
Again, I look at that and I'm like, okay, I've never seen that before in a Sharks game. Chances are I never will after this. So, no. Whatever. Fact of the matter is that happened at like 9 minutes of the second period. So both teams had half a game to fucking win it before it went to OT. So whatever.
And Kurashev with a sweet snipe off of Mackenzie Blackwood.
Kurashev had a fucking week.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Chief had a week.
Yeah. So the Sharks get that. They finished 2-1-1 on the homestand and for the week. 4-6-3. Not too bad. They have 11 points. Dare I say just 3 points out of the playoff spot?
Just put the fucking brakes on, buddy.
I'm just saying I'm not saying playoffs. I'm just saying at least they're contending in it. That's my point.
Right. Okay. So instead of being out at Thanksgiving, they'll be out at Christmas. Great. Okay. No problem. This week, though, could be a lot of fun.
Yes.
So Seattle, which has not been good. I try to listen to my guys on Sirius XM from time to time, and despite Seattle having a winning record, they've basically talked of how they've kind of like backed into it. Like there's a lot of people that can't explain that Seattle has like 5 wins. They're like, wait, what? But here we are. But up in Seattle, and if memory serves, I think San Jose might have a winning record in Seattle. Like I feel like they've gotten embarrassed once or twice there, but the other times they've actually done all right there.
They haven't been too bad in Seattle. Which, by the way, I know you haven't, and I've told you many times. You got to check out that barn.
Oh, absolutely. It'll happen at some point. But no matter what happens versus Seattle, next weekend is a kick to the balls.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Winnipeg, number 2 in the Central, and then Florida, which, okay, now they're barely over 500. They're still the back-to-back winning champs.
Yes.
So, I don't give a shit. It's going to be a tough game. And, again, it's another 3 in 4 nights.
Right.
So, and this one includes travel.
Yes. But you take down 2 teams who, at the time, were the best team in the league.
Yeah, but then you lost to fucking Detroit.
But you got it to a shootout when you only had 6 shots on goal after 30 minutes. Yeah.
Well, and Detroit is second in their division.
Yeah. So
actually, I think after tonight they might be first. Like I don't know if they've counted tonight's game yet in the standings.
If the Sharks are 4-6-3, then they have. Yeah, they have. So they're tied. Okay. They're tied with Montreal in points.
Either way, good Lord.
But yeah, hey, I mean, this was a week for Sharks fans to feel good about it. I mean, this
and it's been quite a long time since we've had one of those.
Ain't that the truth? Now to bring us all down to earth.
What, food?
because then there's the San Jose.
Yeah, talk about having a shitty week.
Yeah, they went 1-2 this week, 3-5 their current record. They got shut out 3-0 to the San Diego Gulls on Wednesday.
When can Ravensburg get here?
Right. As Ian put in the notes, which Ian, thank you very much for doing.
Wait, there are notes?
You didn't get the show notes? Oh, my bad. Whoops, that's a little awkward.
All right.
You don't? Do you not have them?
No,
You really
I'm
don't?
fucking with you, man.
Okay. All right. Making sure. I mean, Carey, 32 of 34. He stopped at a 941 save percentage. Kuda gave up all 3 goals on the penalty kill. And go 0 for
I'm
5
sorry.
on the power play.
They lost 3-0 and all 3 came shorthanded?
No. All 3 they allowed on the power play. Excuse me. Their
okay.
penalty kill. Excuse me. I probably should rephrase this right.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's right. Well, wait a minute. Wouldn't it be a Barracuda team if they actually did do that?
I mean, you're not wrong. But, oh, dude, in Austin Westbrook, does J-Mac need to go? I've been saying that for 2 years. I don't know why he's here aside from money. Like, he must be cheap. He must work for not a lot because I don't get it. But then again, we're also talking about a franchise that employed Roy Sommer, most wins in AHL. And it's like, oh, yeah. And how many losses? Oh, most losses as well? Cool. So why they haven't... That is the one thing that I will say kind of sticks in my craw a little bit is the fact that over the time that Greer has been the GM, and it's, certain things were obviously started before Greer's tenure, but like you went and took the time, the financing, everything that went into building the Barracuda, their own barn. You're doing all these things to upgrade the practice facilities and the locker rooms and all of these different things for the betterment of everything. But the one thing you're not doing is getting them a better coaching staff. And again, like J-Mac might be like the nicest guy on the planet, as many people are, but there are many, many people that are really awesome human beings that just are not that great at their job. And J-Mac might be one of those people. Who would be a good candidate? It's a great question. I have no fucking idea because that's not my job. I just know what I see from J-Mac. I'm not impressed. Who was the guy, the dude that I wanted to like give the keys to the kingdom to in Denver?
Oh, Carl. David Carl.
Yes. Okay, there you go. You wanted a
Denver.
name? There's your name. Give the keys to that guy. Let him build a winning, factory there at TechCU.
Or even for that matter, I was thinking Dan Bilesma. Now that he's was released from the Kraken, my thing is that though they would want to use that as a stepping stone for themselves, and maybe that's what the Sharks org doesn't want. Or they want or they want to be like first, right of refusal to be the next coach if Warsaw were ever get to be let go. Like it's almost like, well, what's in it for me?
I mean, I just know J-Mac ain't the dude.
Yeah.
Like, let's fuck. Sommer wasn't the guy. It took you decades to come to that realization. J-Mac ain't the dude. Like, I don't know about you, but when I go to a blackjack table and if I play a couple hands and they don't pay off, I don't stay there and let them continue to take my money. I go to a different fucking game.
Right.
So, like, let's move it around, pal.
Yeah.
Do you guys hold the result of a shootout to a high standard, or has the Brody Brazil opinion of who cares skills competition? I mean, I've never really cared about Brody Brazil's opinion on anything. I'm kidding.
Lies!
I'm kidding. Um, what did Brody say? Did he say it's just a skills competition? I'm assuming.
The skills competition,
I
like
mean,
this isn't real hockey,
it's
yada yada.
it's largely accurate.
Yeah, it's largely accurate. I mean, it definitely changes the game a little bit, but of course, when you're asking for that extra point, and when it does come time for this team to fight for every single point, oh yeah, I mean
Well,
it's it's gonna be huge.
I would I would prefer get rid of skills or the shootout. Get rid of the shootout, and you go 10 minutes, or you well actually 5 minute 4-on-4,
Okay.
and then as soon as there's a stoppage, I'm not saying that there's going to be one. As soon as then you go 3-on-3, and then you know what? After 10 minutes, that's it. Then it's a fucking tie.
You're okay with ties?
Yeah, I don't have there's no crying in baseball. There can be tying in hockey. We had it for a very long time. It's just, I don't know. I just, my biggest thing with it, I think, is because of the point structure. I wouldn't have a problem with shootouts if we went to the 3-2-1 system. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I get you.
So.
Continuing on with the CUDA, to make matters worse, Friday night in a game where Ethan Cardwell was scratched for coaches' reasons, I think we now know why. The CUDA allowed 4 power play goals in this one to lose 6-1 to the Ontario Reign.
So what you're telling me is that the CUDA have a really shitty penalty kill.
That almost matches the team that they.
Well, I'm looking at the numbers. So they wait a minute. They were wait a minute. They allowed 1 power play goal in every game this week.
Yeah. Not only that, they allowed at least 2 power
Okay,
play
well
goals.
then the notes here are wildly inaccurate because it's saying the PK against the goals was 3 for 4. Against the Reign, it was 4 for 5.
Yeah, they basically.
And against the Reign,
okay.
the second game was 2 for 3. So
you know what?
They allowed 1 in every game.
I'm reading this all wrong. God damn it. Okay, yeah. I see 4 for 5. I'm thinking they allowed 4 power play goals.
Yeah, no. They were 4 for 5 on this, so they allowed 1 in every game.
I just lost myself when you're off next week.
It just felt like they allowed that many.
I was like, you're not wrong, especially when you lose 6-1, my dude. Okay, that's on me. Okay, but yeah.
Yeah, Austin, I'm right there with you, buddy. I don't know either.
I mean, that was a good joke on my part then. Ethan Cardwell was a healthy scratch when asked about it. McCarthy said, just a coach's decision, quote, just something that we're dealing with, nothing, he'll be back in tomorrow.
And then what happened?
Then he got a call up Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So
Scarrick, again, like, we can't be honest. Like, give me a break.
I think it was just that they had a feeling that with Revo going on IR, that they're going to call somebody up. They didn't want the kid to play 3-3.
But don't say he'll be back in tomorrow then. Just say it's something we're dealing with, and we'll have more for you tomorrow. Not he'll be back in tomorrow.
Yeah, but which he was in the Barracuda's 4-2 win over the Ontario Reign, which was supposed to be Dia de los Muertos night, but unfortunately their jerseys are still in customs.
Oh, we're still doing that bullshit.
Yeah. And who knows how much tariffs.
Was this the Barracuda Reign? Was that the Halloween game?
This was the day after Halloween game.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you noticed, my couple of my friends, they won the costume contest by dressing up as Fonseca. Fucking hysterical, bro.
What were their names? I forget.
Kat and Jimmy.
Yes, I think I talked to them last night, and she was talking to me about her lobster mac and cheese, which
Yes.
You had me at lobster, and you had me at mac and cheese, and And
No, I
yeah.
played ball with them. I used to work with her at Cheers, a lifetime ago. But yeah, when I saw the photo, and Paige also was.
Oh
They
yes, Paige.
all were done up as Fonseca. Where I was just like, oh my god. And
Uh,
then wait a minute, hold on. Did I just? Jaden Daniels suffers injury, and okay, hold on. I have to go deal with my fantasy team. I'll be right back.
oh, you're good. You're
I'm
good. I
kidding.
got you.
I'm kidding.
Thompson, Stopchuk, Musty, and Reginda were your goal scorers for the CUDA. The CUDA were 2 for 3 on the penalty kill, not allowing 2 goals because I'm an idiot. Don't quote me on that.
We're,
Good,
we're
good.
gonna we're gonna save this big bird question for a little bit later.
Yep. No, definitely. Good bounce back game for the Barracuda. Carrier probably had his best game of the season, and they minimized their penalties to typical infractions rather than their stupid penalties that intentionally shoot themselves in the foot. And that's a great point, Ian.
Check your phone, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Unless you can check it on your computer, because you should post that photo right now.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna. I'll do it the ineffective way here.
Uh,
There you go. Full.
See, that's great. So, my buddies Cat and Jimmy are on the right there. I'm not really sure what the doghouse is about. I'll have to ask them.
So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was the battery pack. The supporter group in section 108.
Mm-hmm.
They had a house where little kids came by. They would knock on the door and they would literally hand them little treats out there.
That's cool.
Carlos, and I'm gonna totally botch his wife's name. But the battery pack did a hell of a job just having that there. That was a fun time, indeed. But Saturday they got the job done. Carrier with 27 saves on 29 shots. I mean, a good Gabrielle. Thank you, Sharks Lass. Yeah. Carlos and Gabrielle built that for a trick or treat house at the CUDA game.
Very cool.
Yeah, no, that was pretty awesome when I saw a lot of that happening there. So, but
we were talking about some of these kids earlier, right? Like Misa coming in or whatever. We still how have Thompson and Ostapchuk looked? You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm gonna have to talk to a couple of my buds, my Barracuda buds, and say how are they looking, because they were Sharks last year. So
yeah. I think honestly, like you said, the likes of Klingberg and Letty and Orlov are placeholders till the Sharks feel that they're ready to roll.
well, yes, but Orlov is the one because he's got the extra year on his deal. But
And he's got some trade protection as well.
yeah, oof.
So there's that. So that takes care of the nightmare scenario for the CUDA. Let's have some fun now. So Dickinson played his 10th game. He's up with the team. He can go back to Ontario if he'd like to. However, he would have burned an entry-level year.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
Yeah, so
And this team clearly needs the help.
the truth.
Well, see, now Austin is saying Orlov has been the best of the three by a significant margin. Yes, but we're talking like, okay, I have to limbo and the bar is on the ceiling. Come on.
That's the only way I could probably limbo. Let's be honest here.
Dude.
But I mean, I get what Austin's saying, because yes, he has played fairly well. He has had some dingling moments at the same time.
But Orlov being the best of three by a significant, that's like, oh, he's the skinniest kid at fat camp.
Yes. SGA Sports Channel. Hey, Eric and AJ, WTF happened? Sharks lost in a shootout.
Well,
go back
what
to
had happened
timeout.
was the Sharks did not score as many goals as the other team. There you
Good
go.
night, everyone. No.
That's right.
Yeah, no, but they did play well. Definitely watched the beginning of the show. We talked about that quite a bit. So definitely want to have some fun here, and I'm going to credit Sharks Last for hooking me up. Do you remember a Halloween house a couple years ago that did a Miracle on Ice look, and I think they also did a Game 7 look out in their front yard?
I mean, if you refreshed my memory, I probably would, but
All right, I'm trying to load them up right now
not off
because
the dome, but
because they went to town on uh, this year. I mean, take a look. This is the Sharks playing the Kings.
I've seen this on social media.
Yes, and I know Kat Toffoli had gone out there
Really? Good for her.
because they did the replica
I saw that.
bobblehead.
Yeah, I saw that. That's great.
Oh, I was loving it. Let me see. Do I have it? Yeah, I have the thing from Kat Toffoli here.
Good for her. That's awesome.
I loved
my
it.
my respect for Kat Toffoli has like gone off the fucking charts.
Yes.
Like this is the hockey spouse that we all need.
Yes. No, they've been awesome. I hope Tyler's okay. He seems like he's hurting a little bit. I don't know. But
What?
yeah. Yeah,
The
no.
fuck are you talking about?
He just looks like I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's 100%.
Well, he hasn't had a
Health-wise.
sleepover in a while.
Well, they were so close.
I know.
They were so close the other night. Just saying. So there was that, and then some of the Sharks, and I wanted your opinion on this. First off, tall, big defenseman, intimidating Vinny Desharnais.
Okay, see, this is not where I thought you were going with it. I thought you were going to show photos from like their actual Halloween party.
But
no,
they're
'cause that
visiting
was
a
local.
hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's now is that a dig at Tomash? Who knows?
Who knows? I did say, yeah, that's right, Hurdle. We can use 4 to replace you. But I mean, Toffoli, of course, out there with Desharnais and Nick Leddy with Sharky to brighten the kids who didn't get to go do a Halloween. I thought, oh my god,
Nick Leddy. Okay, so not well enough to play hockey, but you're well enough to like make a sick kid's day. Okay, fine. Jeez, how selfish.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh, but that was fun. I had to see a couple of those, but yes, I know you guys talked about their special Halloween night earlier, but yeah, just having fun in Sharks territory. I love to see it. So, but speaking of fun in Sharks territory, we had a feast of fun, my dude, on Tuesday.
The only thing that I was kind of bummed out about was, we did this event last year. One of the things that I really appreciated about last year that they didn't do this year is this year they did not do the thing where they brought out what it would actually look like when you order it.
Yeah.
And then, the samples of it. So, because I'd be interested in seeing what it would actually look like if I was at a game and ordered the dish.
No, I get you. Granted, I think that Teal cookies and cream.
Fuck, that was so good.
Oh gosh.
And my wife.
Oh
she,
yes.
She had to explain to me what that. I don't even know what the
pork.
Whatever the shark shaped fucking pancake that comes with the ice cream. Yeah, there's an actual word for that. I forget what it is. She said it's some, I don't know if it's a Mexican thing or I know that it's tied to a particular nationality. As soon as, because she, my wife is such a foodie. As soon as she saw that, she's like, oh, that has to be such and such. And I was like, well, okay then.
Well, where's Sheree?
Yeah, I know. She not here.
She's not here. What? Taiyaki shark cone. I'm looking at the
Okay,
at
well,
the
so it says shark-shaped waffle, but I know that it was actually, there was a specific word used for it.
yeah.
But anyway, it says shark-shaped waffle. I know that there was a word. Anyway, what else?
I mean, all that looks so damn good.
Well, okay, so you want to start from the beginning real quick?
Yeah.
The tomahawk steak. Not a fan. I don't know if it was just
Really?
yeah, I don't know if it was not cooked enough for me or whatever. I don't know. I just didn't think it was a great cut of meat. Now,
Okay.
let me say two things to follow that up. First off, since my heart attack, I've had like red meat like 3 times in almost 2 years. So that might have something to do with it, is that I've just lost my taste for that because Brett thought it was awesome.
Yes.
So, for me, I'm just like, it was probably just me, or something. The potato tornadoes, chef's kiss. Love
Oh
them.
yeah. Big time.
Fucking fantastic. The shark, I guess taiyaki is what that is called. The cookies and teal ice cream.
Yep.
With the raspberry drizzle that looks like blood in the water and all of that. Again, chef's kiss, no
Super
notes.
creative.
Fucking awesome. Then the other thing that I really liked was the bun me up bao bun. That one I thought was fucking awesome. It's because it's like you got a little braised pork, little pickled veggie. Just love that. The weird thing we have to say is that all of these new things that are coming through, whether it's from Aramark's local partners or whether it's from the SAP chef, the thing that was really interesting is all of these things came in like sampler sizes, like with the waffle.
Right.
It was a little tiny waffle that was maybe 3 bites. The bao bun, maybe 3 bites. But then they brought out like these potatoes on like flatbed trucks. Jesus Christ, the biggest fucking potatoes you've ever seen. Loaded Ivan's baked potatoes. Holy crap. With carne asada, shredded cheese, sour cream, jalapeno, pico de gallo. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna order one of those the next time I go to a game.
Yeah.
Because I know that after having it, I won't have to eat for like 2 days.
You're
It
not
was
wrong.
so good. But the thing, out of all the stuff that we got, and even the did you have I guess what is called pana, or it's from the company is pana. It was the arapes, those little
The pork belly buns?
well, I guess I don't know. Was there pork in there? Those little buns. There was like cheese only, but then there was
The
like
bottom
ones,
left, right? Do I not have it on here?
No, that's the bun me up.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
you don't have it on there.
No, I don't have it on here.
But they were like the size of like a $50. They were very small and thin, little.
Oh yeah.
They were good.
Those are good.
But for me, easily, it's mesquite and oak. The loaded brisket tots.
Oh yeah.
Those were the clear and far away winner for me. What about you?
Oh, I mean the tots were definitely good because I do love myself some barbecue with some coleslaw. Add on tots, that's a winner. Obviously the potato tornado is so good because, and I'm just like, can we add some poutine to the side of that? Some poutine gravy to go with it. But yeah, I loved Claim Jumper when it was out here in Concord, and I would get the loaded baked potato. That reminded me of it, and had the sweet Latin style mix to it. I loved that.
I like some of the comments. Like a tiger, Tealtown, USA, Fat Guy Corner. That's right.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Hank said the Arapa guy on the concourse is the best food at the tank. See, that's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm right there with you, man. Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
But Mesquite and Oak, they got me. I'm gonna find out where they're like brick and mortar places. I want to have more of their stuff. The bun me up, that was just something that my wife has talked about more than a few times. Like, we have to go to a bao place, and I was like, all right, let's hit it. But and the other thing, the cocktails, the one that there were 4 cocktails, 3 were vodka based. One was tequila based. I'm a tequila guy, so I tried the tequila one. That was fantastic. It was like tequila, like a raspberry lemonade, fresh lime juice, and something else, and it was amazing. Totally refreshing. It was a scary drink, because that's one of those drinks where you can have like 3 or 4 because they go down so fast.
Yeah, then you're fucked up late.
Yeah, 45 minutes later, you're like, why am I so hammered?
Yeah.
Oh, what's it? 13th. Oh, that's right. Okay, so Chris, you know what? Thank you for reminding me. Somebody,
Oh, that's right. I think it was Kurt and Brianna had mentioned that to you.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that they're they're literally not far from where I live. And I remember I went there 9 years ago, right when Sherry and I moved in here, when we were like, okay, let's try the local cuisine, because there's another place that's not too far. I think like Sam's Barbecue. No, not Sam's. I forget the name of the place. But we tried that one, and we're like, yeah, this is all right. But we went to the Mesquite and Oak, and I thought it was just meh. But then I had those tots, and I'm like, okay, they've clearly upped their game since we were there. Yeah, no, I love Smoking Pig. Don't get me wrong. That's not the one okay, hold on. I will bring this shit up right now, because when it
get ready, we're gonna have summer content. AJ's gonna talk about power rankings of barbecue in San Jose. If that doesn't make you want to click subscribe right
like
now,
in the Bay Area, like there's Winchester Barbecue, there's Sam's Barbecue, and I will go all day on those. But the barbecue place that I was talking about is drum roll. What the fuck is it? I know it's right. So anyway,
yeah.
Oh, see, and Chris saying Winchester Barbecue. Yeah.
All right, I'll have to check that out sometime.
And there's also a place in Gilroy. Is it Gilroy? Or maybe what's the one that starts with an M? Not Menlo Park. What's the other? Morgan Hill.
Okay.
It's either Gilroy, Morgan Hill. There's it's called like Trail Dust, I want to say. One of the few places that actually has barbecue beef.
Oh,
amazing!
Nice.
Yeah, amazing.
Nice. And I think I told you at the event, my girlfriend Amanda highly recommends Aptos Barbecue. Like whenever we go down to Santa Cruz, that's a really good one too.
And I liked Sauced, but they closed the one at Santana Row, but the one in Walnut Creek is still there, yeah?
Yep. And I thought they also had one in Livermore as well. And
nobody goes to Livermore.
Yeah, I know, but I'm biased. I do love my East Bay fave Kinders. I just wish they would do a little more than sandwiches at times.
Okay, I don't know who this Chris is in the chat, but this person clearly knows their fucking cue. Like, he's naming all the good ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
831 sausages at Aptos Barbecue are clutch.
Dude knows.
Yeah. You don't go to Livermore. You end up in Livermore. or worse, Patterson.
It's so true, dude.
All right.
There's a few bars that I liked. You don't go there, you end up there. Yeah.
And Felix working his way up into the medical industry. Hey, my clinicals are in Livermore. Okay.
That's not our fault.
All right. Let's do stock up, stock down.
Well, we're not going to tackle the heritage stuff?
Oh, I thought we kind of did, but
I mean, the jerseys, no doubt, but I was a little bummed that the Sharks didn't lean into Heritage Night. They didn't update their avatars to the old logo.
No, you're right.
It's like, come on, are we doing this or not? Now, the one thing I did kind of notice is when I'm watching the game on TV, I did feel like I heard maybe it was just subconscious, felt like there was a little more kind of 97 through 2005 era music. But maybe that was just me. but it was like, well, at least there was part of that. But I would have expected them to lean into it a little harder. You weren't there, were you?
I wasn't there Thursday. I trust me, I wanted to be there so badly.
I was interested to hear like how much from somebody who actually went to the game. How much did they lean into it? In like, how much of a deal was it made that McLaren, Smitty, and Friesen were there? Like did they show any video or anything? And
Right. I mean, I saw them. They were by the bench. I don't know if they were going to drop a puck or not, but I'm going to have you zoom in on this because I'm a little worried that
I can't zoom it. There you go.
that they're sending out.
Oops.
Sorry, they're sending out these jerseys and they're just using the current font on the name, unless you go through our crew at Action Spot.
Oh, well,
Because
you know what?
Because if you look, that McLaren one definitely is not in there. Neither is the Smith one. So,
well, you know what? That is something I think you should fire off a note to Doug Bentz about, to be quite honest.
yeah, because if I'm gonna get a Sam Dickinson customized jersey, or a Will Smith, or a Michael Misa, or William Eklund, who knows which one I would want to get. I would want it to be spot on with what the players were. And as you mentioned to me the other night, they're not on a nameplate, which is kind of interesting. But
yeah,
neither was Reverse Retro 1.0.
And I think that's the reason why. Like, that's the style they want to go with. I did think it's weird. Kath saying they really didn't lean into it. There were brief interviews with McLaren and Friesen. Highlights was very brief. Yeah, see, it's kind of a bummer, especially when you're only going to do it 4 times. Like, fucking own it, man. Lean into it. Make it a big deal, especially for the fans that were there the first time around that those jerseys were worn. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would love to see that a bit more. She also says Smitty was on the radio with Ruzi, so he just got a quick shot on video on the big screen. Yeah. Disappointed. The 3 of them didn't do the puck drop. Oh, they did? That sucks.
Yeah, it was San Jose State night as well at the tank. So they had a Spartan student and Sammy Spartan drop the puck.
See,
So.
Felix, I just realized AJ's wearing a similar Sharks hoodie. This is pro stock. We like this.
Yeah.
This is nice. And of course, my favorite part, circle fin.
Circle fin.
The original
OG circle
fin. Yeah, not that evolved shit.
Yeah.
Not the Cali fin bullshit.
Which I was super disappointed in seeing the evolve fin on the helmets. We saw the tease when the pictures came out that it was going to be the Chomp font on the side. I'm kind of bummed by that.
Dude, I'm bummed by that. The other thing that is kind of like, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole. I'm just going to say it and move on. The advertisements projected on the glass, annoying as fuck. Hate them.
I get you.
I got used to the ones on the boards.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'll get used to the ones on the glass. And I still hate them.
You know what really pisses me off? And I noticed this when the Chicago game and the game was at the United Center and the lights went out. They're now superimposing the ads that are already in the ice. So, for instance, I think there's a Kaiser Permanente logo on the ice. They're superimposing them because, oh God, the snow might make it a little less legible, or that Casino Matrix one in the corner. My goodness.
At this point, I think we just hold near and dear the fact that we're one of the few teams that don't have an advertisement on the jersey, and we just, if that happens, then we go nuclear.
Yeah.
But aside all the other shit, fine. But if once an ad goes on a Sharks jersey, I'm out.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's the one where, I think a lot of people would say, hell no. I mean, I don't know how many don't have a patch left now.
Is it Aesthetics
Yeah.
or the other guy? One of them has a tracker.
Chris did from Aesthetics, and unfortunately, we haven't heard from him going close now to 3.5 months.
Oh my God. What happened to this poor
So
guy?
I hope he's okay. I've checked in multiple sources. I know my friend Mac McElroy, who works with the LA Kings, was close to him, and he hasn't heard anything yet. So I
Have you
hope he's
talked to
okay.
Eric?
Eric, I haven't talked to him yet. I'm going to talk to him soon because I'm going to do a little deep dive on Heritage 2.0,
Okay,
which
'cause I'm literally looking at a Reddit thread here. It's like, does anybody know what happened or what's happening with Chris and Aesthetics?
yeah, no one knows, and I know he had worked at King. Well, I don't want to say he worked at the NBC affiliate in Seattle for years, so I don't know what's going on. I hope he's okay. Um, wish him all the best and everything because I mean his professionalism, his videos were
Oh,
absolutely above and beyond top notch.
dude, his videos should have been like on the NHL network, like features on the how the NHL network didn't hire him to do featurettes on shit like that is just amazing.
Yeah. No, completely agree. Completely agree.
All right, stock up, stock down.
Yeah, let's get to stock up, stock down. Ian left his picks, and I'm kind of in agreement with him, so I'll let you go first on stock up.
Well, I mean, like you know what? Read Ian's first because he's not here. Just read him first because I think my shit might be a little duplicitous. But go ahead.
Gotcha. For Ian stock up, he's got Philip Kurashev. I don't think Kurashev is a bad player per se, but coaches see him as the poor man's complementary piece. In Chicago, he spent a lot of time with Bedard, but with minimal results. He replaced Smith with Celebrini early in the season, achieving middling results, which eventually got him on the bench. But the chemistry he has found on the second line with Wenberg and Eklund is undeniable, and I completely agree with that. Starting in the Minnesota game, he has 3 goals, 3 assists in his last handful of games. I mean, the guy was on a run. I think he got an assist on one of the goals tonight. So he's up. He's all up for Kurashev. I agree. Kurashev has had a great week, especially since that Minnesota game last Sunday.
Well, 4 games this week, yay,
Yay.
and Khrushchev 4 goals, 3 assists, plus 6. I mean, yeah, dude, 1.75 points per game over the week. Like, that's a mic drop week. So, yeah, Khrushchev, you are fucking stock up, my brother. The only thing you got to work on is your fucking face-off percentage. You're at 42% on the week. Kick that up to a 50, and my guy. The other ones I think you got to call out, of course, are Wenberg. I think Wenberg had a good week. He's 5 points, plus 4. And again, another guy that, okay, work on your face-off percentage, my guy. But his shot percentage, 50%. That's pretty fucking good.
As Dirk would say, that might be good.
Yeah. And then the next, when it comes to having a week, it's the sleepover line. So, you know, those the guys that you would expect, you know. So the top line has a solid week, 3 points in 4 games for all of them, and a combined plus 12. I mean, you got Smith plus 5, Toffoli plus 5, Macklin plus 2. Yeah, solid week for the guys.
Absolutely.
Anybody that we didn't name?
No, I mean, I even like the third line when Misa is on it.
That's what I was about to mention as well. My third line is Misa, Graf, and who's the guy? Skinner. Yeah. Those and what's funny is if I remember correctly, I think that's what I mentioned on here like a month ago, where I was, you know, you're looking and it's like, obviously you're going to have the sleepover line. You're going to have Wenberg, Eklund, and somebody.
Yep.
And clearly it seems to be Khrushchev, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you get that Misa, and it's so interesting because it's like Misa, the super young brand new kid. You got Graf with who isn't much older, clearly has a little bit more experience. And then you've got Skinner, that literally fucking Logan Couture's age,
Yes.
but still has something to prove, gas in the
Right.
tank. And then, okay, fine, fucking Delandria
Delandria.
Reeves and what other plug,
Yeah.
you know?
I was just gonna say Delandry kind of changes it up a bit, but it's not that bad.
He's Delandria. I said it like a couple with the last Pucknologist that I was on. Like he's slowly doing to me what Brendan Dillon did.
Yep.
Where I was fucking yanking his chain early on, and then he brought his play started to get better and better. I'm like, okay, that's right. You were bringing me around to being a fan. There we go. Be that guy. Anybody like Giles? I don't know why the fuck he's here.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised they called him up first before Cardwell, but
We don't know the photos that Giles possesses of J-Mac. I'm just saying. We don't know these things.
right. No, and like Hank Vesuvius is saying,
Yeah.
Delandria has been reliable. So.
To me, it's been a night and day version between this year and last year.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
And I think I said it like whenever I was last on and was talking about Delandria, it made me wonder, was Delandria dealing with a health issue that we just didn't know about, and now he's fully healthy? Because we've seen that story before.
Right.
So,
No.
all right, stock down. Come on, these are always fun.
Ian says, no one. It was a pretty good week of Sharks hockey, not including
Bullshit.
Sunday, so I'm just going to enjoy it. I don't blame him. I mean, if you were to...
I have a
I mean,
stock down.
you can pick a couple of guys in my mind, but who says you, my friend?
I hate to fucking say it, but the one guy who leaps off my stat sheet is Colin Graff.
Really?
I like Colin Graff, but he did not have a good week. He was a -5 on the week, despite he was the only guy who put up. Here's the fun thing. There were two guys that played all 4 games this week. Only 2 guys were more than a -1. And there was only, only 2 guys were more than a -1. And I know that we can say it for, plus minus, blah, blah, blah. It's a bullshit stat. Yeah, blah, blah. Well, either way, when the number is significantly different from all the other numbers, there is some meaning to it.
Right.
So my point being, Colin Graff, a -5 over 4 games. That's not great. Only one other player was -multiple. Care to take a fucking guess as to who that might be?
Klingberg?
No. The guy who doesn't want to be here.
Oh, Barclay Goodrow.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Colin, bro, I loves me some Colin, but, not a great week for him. But I would also attribute that to, did he play with the same line mates back-to-back games at all this week? I don't think he was with Skinner this week. He certainly didn't, today. He certainly didn't have Misa with him today.
Right.
So, that's it. But when he's been out there with Misa, I like their chemistry. That's my thing is, who was the coach? Refresh my memory. I think it was DeBoer that he liked pairs.
Oh,
and
yes.
Yes. And then he would just plug in that third thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, I'm always going to have these two together. And I feel like we're kind of getting to that point where it's like, okay, it's Celebrini and Toffoli.
Right.
It's Eklund and Wenberg.
Yeah.
Make it Misa and Graff. And then, I guess Goodrow and Delandria. And then you just kind of mix and match the other ones. You drop Kurashev here. You drop Skinner there. Whatever. Graff is on the PK a lot. Yeah.
So and the PK has been struggling. I mean, it's the 5th worst in the league. So
exactly. And that's the sad thing, too, is because it used to be the one thing that it was, the Sharks suck. But you know what? Their PK is pretty damn good. And now we're not even there.
Nope. So
there's JT saying that Graff is expendable. I'm going to say everybody needs a Graff type of player.
Yeah.
I just, again, my point going, I think he will have better numbers, put together a better performance if he's allowed to have consistent line mates.
Completely agree. Completely agree. And there's the influx where the Sharks will have to make a decision soon when Misa does get to 9 games. JTT Randy also saying, why is Gaudette getting the love? He's having a better season compared to all names you mentioned. Well, he's been injured this week. So
Yeah, he didn't. Did he play a single game this week?
I don't think he did.
No, he didn't. So why the fuck would we mention him?
But no, I'll give you credit. I think I gave stick taps to Gaudette last week.
You know who had a great week this week? Nathan McKinnon. You know why we didn't talk about him? Because he doesn't fucking play here.
Oh, jeez. Oh, we're having fun. All right, but
are we really doing stock up, stock down for the CUDA? If you want to read it, go ahead.
I'll read it for him. But yeah, for the
CUDA,
stock up Chernyshov. I don't think many players have been playing great for CUDA this far, but Chernyshov continues to stand out for all the right reasons, even if it's not showing up on the score sheet. I kind of see that. I see that he's trying. I'll maybe give Musty a little bit too, since he picked up a goal last night in the win over Ontario.
Well, and wait a couple seasons if him and Misa find that Saginaw chemistry.
Oh boy, that's what I'm waiting for, because maybe after the deadline, when all the dust is settled and he is able to make his debut, that would be nice. Stock down for the CUDA for Ian Beestead. Well, he was not alone in this situation on Friday. The Barracuda have just changed their goalie, pulling Skarek and replaced him with Carrier, and I don't know if I've ever seen anyone more disinterested in a face-up or the follow-up play leading to another goal, this time on Carrier.
I worry about Beestead. I don't know if he's going to be able to make the jump. I think he could be one of those types of players where it's like too good for the A, not good enough for the N.
Yeah. Yeah. It might be a tweener, and that's just going to, well, we know what that means. The next Barracuda captain.
Yeah, exactly. Who's that awesome dude last year for the Barracuda?
Podorowski?
Yeah, he could be the next Potsy.
Yeah. A shorty for Ostapchuk stock up. Yeah, but I haven't seen anything that's like made him stick out, like to have him be the next call up.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was surprised by Giles. I love Cardsy, but Ostapchuk hasn't really.
You also
give me that. Oh my God!
It's also a case, at least for me, that a couple years ago, there was a lot of open space on the Sharks roster, and now that it's a logjam, it really forces the guys at the CUDA that you want to step up, then you better fucking step up, because there is no space. You really need to make it so that you are head and shoulders above the rest. And I don't really know that I've seen that from any Barracuda player so far.
Not yet.
And that includes Cards and Cags.
Nope. Agreed. All right. Coming up for the Sharks this week, 3 games, as we mentioned before. They go to Seattle on Wednesday, so they kind of get a couple of days to prep and rest.
Tomorrow is probably an off day.
Yeah, I would think that.
Yeah, after going 3 of 4 and all of that.
Absolutely. And then, of course, the back-to-back at home Friday, Saturday, Winnipeg on Friday, Panthers on, I believe that's Military Appreciation Night on Saturday against the Florida Panthers. For the Barracuda, they have 3 games as well. They are evenly split out. Tuesday, they begin a road trip, actually. Tuesday in Ontario, and then back-to-back Thursday and Saturday in Calgary. Would have loved for them to be in Stockton, but I digress.
Yes, you said Military Appreciation Night, Saturday versus Florida.
Yes.
Military Appreciation Flight Tag, evidently, is the giveaway.
Okay.
Whatever that entails.
Trying to see if I can pull it up, or did they have just the little cartoon of it all? Yeah, they just have just a little cartoon, just like a little tag that you could put on there, so you can recognize, hey, that's my bag.
Evidently. And
So
the thing I'm kind of interested in is November 18th, 80s night. I'm dying to understand what the hell that's about.
it's supposed to be a theme night all around. I'm hoping. I'm
Well, we know it
hoping.
ain't going to be 80s prices, you know.
Truth.
But I'm assuming all that means is that there will probably be a couple graphics packages.
Yep.
There will be some, I would expect that every song, at least, hey, with any luck, that's one of the games you can go to this season and not be threatened to hear fucking Sandstorm.
Okay. I'm glad you mentioned Sandstorm.
Because do you know that you heard it yesterday against Colorado?
All I'm going to say is this.
So
okay?
predictable.
It is, but it happened with 12 seconds left in the regulation.
Yeah,
And then what happened afterward?
It's last 2 minutes, tie game, boom.
Right.
Yeah,
and what happened? They won.
Yeah, big fucking deal. I was also there for a lot of times where it was tie game, 2 minutes left, they played the song, and they lost.
Sure, but this season
I'm just
they played it, they won.
Whoop-de
and then they played it again tonight, and what happens right afterwards? Dickinson gets his first NHL goal.
I'm so tired of it. There are more than the same 5 fucking songs.
I understand that, but that's like a hockey. It's like a go-to hockey anthem along with Zombie Nation. But that's for another argument. From there. So that is pretty much it for this one. Anything to add, my good friend?
I'm off next week. I am on assignment.
When did you guys become the Giants broadcasters? What did that work?
Well, why was I not here last week?
Football?
That doesn't sound right.
I don't know. Why
was I not here last week? Now that I'm thinking about it, did I go to a concert or something? Hold on, let me look this shit up. Wait a minute, was I here last week?
No, I filled in. It was after the Minnesota game.
Yeah, sure. I have no fucking earthly idea why I wasn't on last week.
All right.
I think I just wanted a day off, to be quite honest.
That's fine.
I know next Sunday I'm not here because the dad is in town and we're going to the Niner game.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and then I don't know, hanging out with friends and families. It could have been. I'm not sure. It's kind of it was also a shitty week because my cousin passed away.
Condolences, good sir.
Yeah, a couple days beforehand. So and he was. It's like I have. I don't know. I'm trying to do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Brisby, hell no.
I want to say.
I know that answer for sure.
No, hell no. I think I have 10 cousins, and out of the 10, I literally only talked to 3 of them. And out of those 3, there was really one that I talked to more than the other 2. And the one that I talked to more than anybody else was the one that passed away. I was like, God damn it. That sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah.
My condolences, my friend, to you and the fam.
Yeah. But, man. But yes.
Football.
Football. Yeah. We're going to do, the dad comes out on Thursday, and we've got just a chock full schedule. It's
Tell me.
Thursday night, obviously football on Amazon. Oh, Broncos at Raiders. So it's here.
Congrats, Broncos.
Here, yeah, it's here are 2 teams that nobody gives a fuck about. But
it's on Prime.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I love watching that View 22.
Oh, I love that too.
Love that. But one of my best buds is a massive fucking Broncos fan. He's the one that holds the Sunday football party every week. So,
okay.
And I will say the last 3 weeks of Broncos football have been so entertaining.
That's for sure.
Today against the Texans, a couple of weeks against the Giants. Oh my God.
And then the Eagles too. Yeah.
Yeah. How bummed am I that the fucking Dodgers won last night? I was pissed off. Had it gone the way we all wanted it to, there literally would have been a Canadian flag hanging behind me. I would have opened the show singing "Oh Canada." Like I was so ready to, and they were this close. They were a pitch away. If you go in and look,
A number of times.
yeah, but that last Dodgers home run, it should have. You go to the pitch before. That should have been a strikeout.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
though Chris Creamer actually sent me a Blue Jays hat with the World Series logo.
dude, I went to the Deanza flea market yesterday morning with Brett.
Yeah.
Dude, I found a whole bunch of like random shit. One of the things that well, here, look at this, dude. You know what the all right, here. So there's this.
Hang on. Oh,
Dude,
Jesus.
are you kidding? Right?
Oh my God.
So there's that. Look at this, dude. It literally had a 92 copyright on it.
Oh, that's...
This is, I don't know. Fuck. I wish it wasn't. Is there any way to darken this?
I wish.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me move that out of the way. Did that help? A little bit. Anyway, what that.
Oh, it's like a pencil set.
Yeah, yeah. So it's what is it? It
nice.
says school kit. So it's like a pencil, an eraser, a ruler, and then like a little plastic thing to hold them all in.
Yes.
Right. And there you go. Kind of.
Nice.
But dude, the like production date on this was 1992.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, I'm almost certain I had that before.
Dude, saw that can under glass. I didn't even go. Okay. What's Sean Donovan? What era is that?
95 to about 98.
All right, dude. We're talking in the Billy Peltonen,
95 to 98.
Kozlov, Dahlin.
Oh, yeah. Mid 90s.
Owen Nolan.
95 to...
All right. Jim Wiley, I think, is he the coach?
Yeah, he took over for Constantine after he got fired after 3 wins.
So one of those cards that has multiple signatures.
From Sharks Fest.
Right. So there was that under glass. This is really bizarre. Something hat trick. I swear to God, I think that's Shields. But there's like couple team photos.
Oh, fun.
Right. And I love
that. Like a 76 station.
Yeah, I was going to say the big obnoxious sponsor thing. And then, dude, random keychains and buttons.
That I was there button. You should have grabbed that.
I already have one.
Okay. And then the All-Star game, and then the couple nice little tchotchkes.
Well, and the one in the bottom corner that has the circle fin.
Yep.
Dude, I remember like buying that when I was whatever. And then don't say anything. But
not like we're live on the air or anything.
Yeah, I know, but don't say anything to him because I did buy this for him. But look at this pen.
Oh, do I think I know who that's going to?
Of course.
Of course. Yes.
But I'm like, you know what? It's like I want that pen to be like you being kind of like we put that in a special box. It's only used to sign contracts. Right?
Right. I think that makes sense.
But what was the whole point of me talking about going to the flea market and blah blah blah?
You just wanted to show off the tchotchkes that were there?
Well, but there was a reason how we got into that.
Oh, you were with Brett and...
Yeah, I can't remember. Either way, to see that much shark shit, I also saw like a couple like fucking obviously fake jerseys that were kind of pathetic.
Oh,
but what was it?
Yeah, speaking of that, I think you've mentioned it to me before, but there are still 4 jerseys that I had came up with the moment that puck leaked out for the 35th anniversary logo. There are still on eBay. I think they're the same people who've done the knockoff ones. Just letting you know that I do work at a law firm and I know people.
Go for it, dude. And you know, it's funny you say that because I was part of a eBay survey sounding board thing a couple weeks ago. And that was one of the things that I brought up to him. It was, you guys need to do a significantly better job with the reporting tool and being able to report counterfeit shit.
Yeah.
Because
Completely agree.
anyway, where you have been not on again, I can't remember what the fuck why I did not do the show last Sunday. I must have had something going, but anyway,
Either way,
Pop's coming in. We got football. We'll do Santana Row when he gets in for food. We'll do Raiders Broncos Thursday night. Friday is we'll probably futz around in the area, but then we're going to maybe we'll like head to the coast for like brunch or some shit.
Nice.
But then, dude, Y&T in Berkeley at some fucking venue I've never heard of before, never been to before. The
Greek Theater?
No, the Cornerstone. I've never heard of it before. No, the
Vaguely
Greek Theater is a pretty big fucking venue.
Right. No.
This is like a club. So we're gonna do that. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. He is he's from Indiana, so he's huge. IU is number 2 in the country right now.
Right.
So Indiana versus Penn is 9 a.m. Then noon, Narrative Fermentation has a record swap. So go over there, try some beers. We'll get some vinyl. Look around at that. Saturday night, watch the Sharks game. Sunday, football.
Yeah.
Going to the game. And then Monday is actually our fuck off day. Like we don't really have any plans. It could be the coast. It could be Sonoma. We don't even know. Monterey. Fuck, I don't know. And then Tuesday, get them the fuck out of here.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks for coming by, Dad.
Yeah, Tuesday, get your ass on the plane, go back to Texas. Yeah, hillbilly.
All right. He's AJ. I'm Puck Guy, even if it says Eric Landy on the bottom. Famous last words, my friend.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. People are trying to explain to me why I was talking about things. What was something about? That's why I was talking about Deanne's up to on my day off.
Oh.
What? I forgot what that is.
I forget.
Anyway.
Coast time, Pacifica. Talk.
Yes. I guess I could.
I think he's trying to hint that you should go see Jules in her musical in Pacifica.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, but not without Taco Bell anyway.
Oh, that's for sure.
But know what? I have not been, and it's a cantina, right? The one that's on the coast?
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what? Maybe we might just have to fucking do that on that Monday.
I mean, and if the sun is really nice out and it's somewhat clear on the coast, you got to go out there, have a Mexican pizza.
Oh, dude, I used to work in Pacifica. I know, dude.
But that's
you
just
get the right days.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you get the right days. It's perfect. But you know what was so goddamn funny is that for a couple years, I lived in Sunnyvale, worked in Pacifica. I cannot fucking tell you how many times I would leave my place in Sunnyvale at like the beginning of July or maybe like the beginning of September, and I'm leaving, get in my truck, shorts, t-shirt, going to work. Just as I hit hit not 380. I forget what that cut over is by was it the Tanforan Mall? But either way,
yeah.
When you go from 280 to 1 and you do the flyover, and I'm telling you, from the moment you're on 280 to the moment that you can see the coast, that you can actually see water, takes about 2.5 minutes, if that. But between those two distances, the temperature will drop 30 degrees.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And I don't know how many times I would drive to work in a t-shirt and shorts and freeze my balls off for like the first half of the day. It's like, and of course, like 3 or 4 times, and it's like, maybe I should like leave a sweater or a sweatshirt and some sweatpants here just in case. Right. But there was also a couple times where I left my house in, I don't know, October or something, or March or whenever, and I leave, and for whatever reason, it is like ice cold in Sunnyvale, and I get to the house in Pacifica, and it's fucking
mild.
78 degrees.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Microclimates up the yin yang. I think there were one time when I went to go see Jules with Amanda, it was like nearly 100 out here in Concord, and then I get to Pacifica and it's like 58 degrees.
Yeah, but
Like,
I mean,
holy
Concord to
crap.
Pacifica, that's a drive.
That's a drive.
It's a bit of a drive.
and
We lived, me and my wife,
Sherry!
we lived in Pacifica, or we didn't live in Pacifica. We lived in Foster City for about 5 or 6 years, and there were in Foster City is so close to the coast, or what, we didn't have AC because you didn't fucking need it. You might get 3-4 days tops where it like, oh my God, got over 85.
Yeah.
But it was like never more than 90. And you're like, okay, well, throw on the little ice neck pillow, have a cold drink, you'll be fine. But for whatever reason, there was like a 4 or 5 day streak where it was like 95. And by like day 3, we couldn't fucking handle it. And we're like, fuck this, let's go to Pacifica. And we leave. And again, it's the same thing. We get there, we leave, it's 95. We get to the coast and it's fucking 62.
Ugh.
And at that point, we're like, and we're probably just going to rent a room tonight.
Yeah.
It was just too much easier. I'm giving out too much personal information. Like what? That I lived in Foster City?
Yeah.
That I like going to the coast? What are we
Right.
talking about?
I don't know.
You don't have my social security. Would you like to know it?
No. No. I think this is best if AJ answered this one because I have an idea, but I'll let you take it.
Sure. What is it?
When am I going to be able to take Bart from Concord to the arena?
I mean,
And I'm hoping you have the same answer I think you will.
you mean Chase Center?
No.
That arena? You mean the Oakland arena?
No.
No, to SAP. I mean, I'm gonna put it out there now. I think I'll be dead before that happens.
I think it'll happen when the new arena happens.
Well, okay. You know what? I want to say you're half right. I think it will at least the plan will be in motion, and things will start digging underground once the location of the next arena is determined.
Right.
And if they end up putting it in the space that makes the most sense on planet Earth,
Right.
it will be the exact same place that they were going to do it right now. But yeah, I honestly don't see Bart getting to Diridon for another 10 years.
No. If that.
And the what is this? I asked the San Jose mayor like 22 years ago. You said well, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Who was the San Jose mayor 22 years ago? Was that Ron Gonzalez?
I think so. 22 would be 20. Yeah. That'd be Ron Gonzalez.
Can I tell you my fun Ron Gonzalez story?
We're on the air. Why
Yeah.
not?
Dude, that guy's a bit of a douche. Okay. Okay, so this is like 2002.
Put my feet up for this one. Go right ahead.
Yeah, this is like 02, 03, maybe 04, somewhere in that time frame. But it was when he was mayor. And a buddy of mine, a DJ buddy of mine, he I can't remember if he either fell ill or I think it was that he fucked up and he double booked. Because I guess there were 2 gigs, one of which he wasn't sure was actually going to happen. And then it actually happened and he's like, "Oh fuck." And he was booked to do this like 10-year reunion at I can't remember the hotel. It's at the corner of Tasman and Great America Parkway. Closest on the corner that's a part of Great America and Levi's. I don't know if it's a Hilton or whatever the fuck it is, but either way, that's where it was. And it was a 10-year reunion for whatever fucking school.
Okay.
were now, and I had done, I was helping him out at the time, doing either like corporate Christmas party gigs or reunions. And the weirdest thing is, I had this bizarre connection that the more difficult the load in was, the better the party would be. Like, what's that big white hotel in like Berkeley, Claremont, I want to say?
Oh yeah, the Claremont, yes.
Dude, loading into the Claremont is a pain. Getting to the Claremont, pain in the ass. Loading in there, pain in the fucking ass. And I will tell you, one of the funnest reunions I've ever done in my life. It was such a pain to load in, and it was such a fun reunion.
Yeah.
And then there was one that was literally across when I lived in Foster City, it was literally just across 92. My truck with all my equipment backed up into the spot was 5 feet from the door. Easiest fucking load in, drive there. Worst fucking reunion I've ever done. It sucked. So anyway, the Hilton one was a pretty easy load in, so I should have known. Right?
Right.
Anyway, so I'm doing the reunion, and this is like maybe it was a 20-year, I want to say, but either way, it was a fucking 10-year, because it's like 02, 03, so it was like 92, 93. Dude, and I'm playing fucking California Love. I'm playing, some TLC and Sir Mix-a-Lot and all that shit. And
LA Face with an Oakland Booty.
yeah, and everybody there is just kind of staring at their shoelaces, not really. And I get a couple people come up and say, look, like we dig that you're playing like the shit from our era,
Right.
but can you like play some some current stuff too, like maybe Britney or Christina or Justin or any of the groups that were popular then? Absolutely. I got nothing but that. Here you go. And I start playing that, and I look. People are staring at their fucking shoes and blah, blah, blah. And after 3, 4, 5 songs of that, I get a couple of people come up like, hey, we really love the new music. Can you play some shit from our era? And I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I
Can't
swear
win.
to God, yeah. And I was like, and it kept going like that back and forth. And then finally someone comes up and goes, hey, would you, could you like play a couple slow songs? There's a couple, some people that want to, slow dance, and maybe they're not comfortable. I go, absolutely no. But the person who asked for it, I go, okay, but are we 92 slow music or today slow music?
Right.
Like, be specific.
Right.
And he was like, how about one of each? And I was like, right answer, no problem.
Cool.
I play that. I start to play the first song. I look out. There is a pretty attractive girl dancing with this older gentleman, and I go, "Oh, that poor girl! She brought her dad. Like, oh my God, really?" And then as they're slowly turning, I get a look, and it's Mayor Ron Gonzalez, and I come to figure out that that's his side piece.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Oh my God, what a douche!" And the funny thing is, and I had nothing to do with this, but like 3 or 4 weeks later, in the Mercury News, there was a whole thing about him like getting caught cheating and like going through a whole thing or whatever. And I was like, good, fuck that guy, I know it was a long story, but it was so worth the payoff, wasn't it?
On that note.
Oh no! I got the best one for you.
Oh boy.
So Tuesday.
Yes.
Last Tuesday, before everybody, how many do we have watching right now?
61.
All right, I'm gonna do this, and we'll get the fuck out. At the Poorhouse, right across from Bebo's in Little Italy.
Right.
Great fucking place. Love the place. No free ads, but we're there. Brett and I are having a Pliny again. No free ads. But we're having a Pliny before the game.
I knew you would have a Pliny.
And the bartender, just a super duper cool, chill, friendly dude. And he was like, so what, you guys going to the game? And yeah, okay. And we're chopping it up a little bit. And he goes, hey, you hear about those 2 homeless guys? And the way he started it off, I was just like, like, was this in the news or whatever? He goes, no, listen, check it out. These two homeless guys, they hadn't seen each other for a few days. And they were kind of worried about each other, but then they ran into each other. And the first guy looks at the other guy and goes, dude, it's been a couple days. I haven't seen you. Have you been? Are you okay? And he goes, no, I'm good. Dude, I found a $20 bill. I was able to parlay that into like getting some sandwich fixings at like the grocery store. So, and
Cool.
was able to eat for a few days. And I still got a couple on me just for the future. But yeah, it was a really good day or like good couple of days. But what about you? And the other guy goes, well, I wasn't as lucky to find a 20. I'll tell you what I did find. Isn't it? You're not gonna believe this. I
Right.
came across a girl that was tied to railroad tracks. Guys, like, you're kidding? No, I found a girl. She was tied to railroad tracks. So I untied her, and then you're not gonna believe this. I nailed her. And the other guy goes, oh shit, fuck! Did you get a blowjob too? And the guy goes, no, I never found her head.
In case you missed anything or you want to watch this again, check us out on tealtownusa.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Yes, the podcast will have that on there. If you're watching us, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell when you get on the air. Oh, God. My last word is so we were there Tuesday night before, at the game, and a friend of mine, a Wheel of Fortune alum, Emil, sent this to me. He's like, hey, you're in this story, and I have to show you because Brett's in it, but I love it. It's from Sarah Sundrap on Instagram, and it's us, and I can't zoom it in, but it says, clap if you think we're cute. And it has me and Brett clapping as the Sharks are coming out onto the ice.
Okay. I don't mean to be that guy.
Oh no! Here we go. I shouldn't have said this.
Who is this person?
She is an Instagram influencer, but invited by the Sharks to talk about the food and the merch.
Okay, who are her? I'm sorry. When I hear the words TikTok influencer, Instagram influencer in general, when I hear that, I want to fucking kill a generation. I want to hurt people because it's so fucking stupid. Because first off, influencer is another way to just say manipulator. And the fact that you see companies sending free shit to people because, well, they have a big following. And so if we send them some free shit, they'll make a post and say, look at this great thing, this cool thing that they sent me. And it's like, well, if they're going to send them for free to all your friends, then fine. But that's not what they're doing. They're sending it you to free so you make it look like it's cool, and then they'll go out and waste all their fucking money on it. Fuck you. So who the fuck is this person? I want to know what her target demographic. Why is she influencing people that are a hockey game? That's my question.
I mean, she's obviously
influencer equals unemployed.
oh,
dude,
boy.
it's so true, dude. Like, what was oh god, there was a great cardboard sign or whatever that just said something like, what if Instagram crash tomorrow and suddenly you're no longer a model? It's right up there. Because I will. Did you notice the two girls in the suite?
OnlyFans.
Did you notice the two girls in the suite next to us that for the first 5 minutes of the game were constantly taking fucking selfies?
Sure. Yes.
Oh, just stop. Fucking stop. But I'm dying to know. I understand why the Sharks invited us, right? We have a podcast that talks about the Sharks. That's why the guys from Fin Factor were there.
Yep.
That's why Linda is literally the food person for the Mercury News, and they're doing food.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was the girl in that photo, and why was she there? Who the fuck is Judy Jupiter?
So Judy Jupiter was the gal that had
That was that crazy
Celebrating
chick in
Smith.
New York,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, I don't
The original influencer, New York it girl. Yep.
Okay. Again, never fucking heard of this person until then. So
Right.
that's the thing that I get such a kick out of is, oh, well, they have 5 million followers on insert platform here. And I sit there and go, oh, that's great. You know that's not the same as like having, like being a show that was viewed by 5 million people on TV. it's just who's this? There was some dude
TV
in San Francisco a couple months ago. His name is like I slow speed or I show speed or I'm a speedy dude or I'm Speedy Gonzalez or whatever his fucking name is.
I know who you're talking about.
And it would like shut down traffic on the Golden Gate or some shit.
Again, that's where YouTube is more visible versus TV nowadays, or movies, or anything like that of that sort.
That just blows me away.
TV and I know. I mean, I'm kind of with you.
Hold on, who's this Keshtifer person? Hey, fuckface.
Okay.
I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X. Get it right. That's a Gen X rant. Boomer is my mom, my dad. I'm just saying. Where did I get this hoodie? I not to be a dick. I know the right person.
Yeah.
Who was able to procure said item.
Right.
Now,
so
if you have the right amount of money and would like one, we can talk. There you go. Xer rant.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. I like that because it has kind of a dirty connotation to it.
Oh my God.
I dig it. Oh, I stole it off that homeless chick. That's true. That's where I got it.
Oh my God. On that note, we will be back with you on Wednesday. And
you think?
Glad we have days off. Following Sharks and Kraken. So until then, thanks for watching. We will see you next Sunday. I'm guessing it'll be me and Ian.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
So
or if you want a day off, I'm just saying, Ian and Jules or whatever.
Well, Jules, I think, still has her musical production.
Oh, well, why was Landy in the house? Is he like local now? What's going on?
So Landy is, I think, where is he? I think it's Madeira. I think it's somewhere in the Madeira area. So
Where the fuck is that?
It's about 2 hours from the tank, but he can get on by Los Baños and drive out there. But he also has work here as
bathrooms?
Well. That's Banyo. Why am I having like Celebrity Jeopardy, reality?
Go bake a pie.
Okay, yeah. Hey, that came up on Tuesday. They repeated my puzzle. So,
nice.
All right. With that, we will leave with you right now. And until then, keep it real, keep it teal, keep it real teal. Have a great night. Have a great week. We will see you next time. Oh my God, this show.